Hi everybody, this is Dale. Welcome to my channel, Not Too Shabby Chic. Today I want to show you a journal I just completed that is a design team project for Studio 28E, and I'm using the digital kit Everything Tulips by Sherry Smear at Studio 28E. It's a beautiful little kit, and the journal grew as I started to make it. So I want to show you a funny thing. When I started out, I was going to do a small journal, and this was going to be the cover. See? And then it went from that to this. So as always, I overdid. But I love it. It turned out really cute. This is not from the kit. This is from a paper pack that I had, and I just loved the tulips on this, so I decided to use that for the cover. I made a tassel, and it's my very first tassel I've ever made. It's got some beads and different, laces and ribbons and some bling. And it's just kind of and the journal itself is actually just kind of eclectic. I love things to be that way. I don't really like everything. Oops, I just dropped something. That was too long. Matchy. So let's get to it. This is the spine. It's 3 signatures with 10 pages in each signature, or 10 full sheets. So that would make front and back, I don't know. You do the math. But there's 3 signatures of 10. And I love this lace. I think I got this in Happy Mail from someone. So that's on the spine. And then I glued the closure. This also came in something I ordered, I believe, or either Happy Mail. I don't remember. So thank you, whoever sent this. So this kind of just falls loose, but you don't lose it because it's glued in. So this is the cover, and I just thought this was so pretty. I really didn't want to put anything on here, but I may add something here in the corner. I did have a button cluster, fabric cluster that I did, and I wanted to put it there, and then I changed my mind, so we'll see. So let's open it. It's really fat. So the first page, I have this fabric flip with some seam binding, and I use this vine trim. So you've got lace and they remind me of tulips, cute frayed fabric, and this book belongs to. And then this is a fabric inside that I did. And then this page has this belly band, and this is from Boho Daydreams, Sheila Gingrich, and this is from the kit. There are always flowers for those that want to see them, by Henry Meltese. So I added this cute little ladybug flashcard. This is from the kit, a tulip tag, and I stitched around it, and of course did my inking. This is from the kit, and I made it into a tag. This is an actual page, and I backed it with this, or didn't back it, I printed it double-sided, and this is from the kit. And I did the bind stitch with that. And then this is a gorgeous page that's with the kit. Just a really pretty kit that Sherry did. And then that kind of tucks in here, oops, so that they don't just fall all the way through. Next page, this page is from the kit, and you can see a watermark almost of a rose, and I did some stamping and coffee stains. This is a magazine page of tulips. Maria Verano gave me this, I believe. And there's a little tight coffee dyed doily. This is from the kit that I fussy cut and stuck on there. This is a library pocket that I already had. And a ruffle I made. These, this bingo card This Tulip Bingo card is from the kit and sewn and stitched. This is from the kit, and I added this from a tea bag from Celestial Seasonings. There's nothing that keeps its use so far as I know but a tree and truth. Oliver Wendell Holmes Jr. And then this is just a coffee dyed pink index card that I made. And this cute tulip ribbon, I wish I had more of it, was from Maria when we did our Pen Pal pocket swap in Studio 28E. So love that ribbon. I used every bit of it in here. Then you have a pocket right here with a journaling card. This is not from the kit. This is a card that I had. Or either Maria gave it to me. I sound terrible. Maria may have given me that. I needed stuff for my tulip journal because I didn't have a whole lot of tulip things. So she provided me quite a few things in our swap. So thank you, Maria. That goes there. This is from the kit, and it's, let's see if you can get closer and see little tulips all over it. Isn't it cute? And I just did some stamping, a little bird with the worm and one flying little birdhouse. This is with the kit, a mason jar with tulips. This is not with the kit. It's a tag that I had gotten with an order. This is from some Wendy Thompson. I ordered something from her sometime back, and she sent me this cute little tag. And it says Perfectly Imperfect. I stamped that there, and the coffee stain. I just, couldn't help myself getting coffee on the pages. This is from my kit. This torn, sorry about my dogs barking, the torn pocket, and it's Grungy Goodness is the name of the kit in my Etsy store, so I'll link that below. Dale's Not Too Shabby Chic. This is just a tag that I had that I got with an order, and I used a staple to staple some sari silk, and there's a pink guest check. And this is from the kit, these little words that says happiness, and I had the bird, so I glued the little blue bird there. This is a vintage doily. This is from Sheila Gingrich. This is coffee dyed paper that I did, and the plastic stuck to it because I left it in too long. But I thought it was kind of pretty, so I put that here. And then there's a piece of the ribbon that with the tulip, my coffee dyed paper. This I got from a friend in Happy Mail from some time back, Michelle Gregory. She has a YouTube channel called Joyful Michelle, and this was one of her jelly prints, watercolor jelly prints, I believe, and I thought it was really pretty, so I used that. This you might recall from a tutorial I did using the craft sticker paper from BB Craft, and this was a sticker I fussy cut and stuck down here. This is the vine trim. Then here I had an old piece of a quilt, and the squares had tulips. So I fussy cut that out and sewed around it to make a little pocket. Tiptoe Through the Tulips is from the kit. This is from the kit. Really pretty image of tulips. I just don't, there we go. And then I put a plethora of little tickets in here. Purple, green, pink. Little tickets that fit in there. I just thought that was something different. I did some stamping, and this is from the kit, a little border. This is a butterfly that I had, kind of a 3D-ish. This is from the kit Tulips. That's another sticker, and then you pull that out, and I have just some washi tape stuck here and there. And then this is from the kit, and I sewed around it and used the ribbon I got from Maria, and then that's not from the kit. That's just something I had in my stash. So there's that. This is from the kit, a little pocket. It's super cute, and I added a library card with the whale tab. Some vintage buttons, some burlap trim, obviously. This is from the kit. Isn't this page gorgeous? Love it. And you'll see this vine trim throughout. I try to do it every 2 to 3 pages. Love this little girl image. I don't remember where I got it. Here's a fabric cluster with a button that I did and added there. From the kit, Spread the Sunshine. This is some stamping I did on my coffee dyed paper. This is the funky little pockets that I showed on a tutorial, how I folded them. Got the idea from I'm Scrappin' Happy, who got the idea from Treasure Books, Natasha. And I had mentioned when I did the little bitty ones that wouldn't it be cute to have a little key in there. So what did I do? I found me a little bitty key, and I just stuck that little key in the little pocket. And then another button cluster. This is some of my coffee dyed papers with some designs. This has tulips. It's a card that I had. And it has a P. But I've had this forever. Someone gave it to me in Happy Mail, and it's been so long ago I do not remember who. But it goes with this because it's tulips, and there's my coffee dyed paper. And I just had the little paper clip with some seam binding to make sure the card didn't fall out. Then this is the center, and I got a little key and a lock and Made with Love heart and some little keys hanging off the key. Let's see if I can zoom in so you can see that a little better. Isn't that cute? So that's the center. And then this is from Dust Fairies, and there's some of that ribbon, and it says Vintage Girl. I kind of stamped all over it. This is from the kit, a piece left over of some snippet roll that I did and trimmed off. So this is just a gorgeous image. This is from a magazine that I had, and I just sewed that around, glued it there. Coffee dyed paper. This is a piece of fabric that I have, and I made a pocket out of it. This is from the kit, this little trim. Embrace the Beauty of Nature is from the kit, and this, oh no, this little tag is from the kit. Tulip soap. Isn't that pretty? And I stitched that. Don't get so stuck. This is the idea. I got this from Maria Ferrano. She sent me several of these, but I decided to make my own. And this is tulips. So I had some magazine pages with tulips, and I put this little butterfly on cardboard. I don't remember. I think I got those at Michael's maybe. Discover from the kit. And I made this little tag and folded the bottom up so that it's got a little pocket. I sewed the tickets in. These are, I couldn't have sewed the ticket in. Watch this. I did sew them in. The little bow is from the kit. This is a sticker I got from In Love Art. And these are vintage tickets, transport buses. This is from London. I think all these are London bus tickets. They are vintage. I got these from Amore Fabrique. Also a hymn. From a vintage hymn book. I love the Lord down in my heart. The Meeting in the Air. So I love those two songs, the words to them. And we're liable to be doing that any day now. For those of us who know him. So that's that. This is a page out of a magazine. I stitched around with tulips. Spring Tulips, Gardener's Choice. And it has a little bit about that. Here's another sticker with the Michelle paper on this side, the other side, and from the kit. This is not from the kit. It's just a little tulip tag and my coffee dyed paper. This is the other side where my plastic stuck on my coffee dyed paper in the oven. I let it cook too long. I want to see if you could get up close to it. Yeah, see? But it's pretty, I thought. This is a napkin that Maria sent me, and this is an envelope. So I decoupaged the napkin, and then I used gesso stain and gold gilding wax, or gilding polish it's also called, but it's a beautiful napkin. Then just have from previous order with Wendy, she sent me these as a freebie of my order. And this little ruffle idea I got from Pam VanEe, and I coffee dyed this. I believe it's from Maria. And actually, I didn't bake it. I just sprayed it with my mister and let it dry. I used my heat gun, and I love the way it came out. So you don't really even have to use the oven. So there's that. Then this is some pearl trim from the Dollar Tree. This is the Tim Holtz little tag holder. I've got some little bees there. This is from the kit. Bulbs and seeds. Isn't that pretty? I didn't sew that one because I was afraid they wouldn't slide good. This is from the kit as well. I try to stick something in every packet. This is from the kit. It was on one of the pages, and I just fussy cut it out because I thought it was cute. Now I'm getting them in the wrong holes. This is from the kit, and I glued some crocheted lace around the top. Got that idea from Pam VanEe as well. Cute, cute, cute. Maybe I'll put the jar there and this there. And then that's just an old piece of ephemera that I had and I sewed on. Cute, huh? Love this page. This is interesting. I kind of did a flip sort of kind of page. This is an altered paper clips. Just got some fringe on. Eyelash trim. This is one of my button clusters. This I got in Happy Mail from somebody. And this is a little piece of yellow eyelet and some vintage crochet doily magazine page. And I love this. Coffee dyed this lace. And on this side, let me take the paper clip off. This is from Dust Fairies, Sophia, and this is from the kit from Sherry. It's avocado or either cabbage, I don't remember, dyed. And then so it flips like this. This is from some snippet roll that I had. This is from my kit. I've got several different ones of wine dyed paper. This one has lines, so it's the wine dyed miscellaneous paper, and they really print out pretty. So this is one that I actually printed out and used stitched around. So that flips like that, and you've got some journaling space. This is just a collage kind of looking thing. It's kind of busy, but I loved it. Like I said, it's very eclectic and homey looking, which is the way I like my journals to look. I did a stamp there. This is a vintage doily, and this is from the kit, this little circle image with the tulips from a magazine page from Maria. I stamped a bee and the butterfly, and then you've got this from the kit, the watermark image. That other real pretty page. This is a yo-yo I sewed, and I put a little button on it. And that's the first signature. This is the second signature. This is from the kit. It looks like a little vintage doily, a fussy cutout. And this is from the kit, little tulips tag. And then this was a flashcard for green that I sewed on, and this was from a magazine. And this is to show you this is the second signature, a little tab. And I glued it right on top of my stinking words. Good grief, Dale. I'll get another one and glue on top of that. It says believe. I've got to remember to fix that. This was from Fairies, and this is from the kit, and this is from the kit. Super cute. Can't believe I did that. I mess up a free meal. I gotta put something right there so I don't forget. This is, I did a tutorial on the hair bows, and I got inspiration from a hair bow, and this is a bow that I made using the tulip ribbon. Oops. And put a button on the other side for journals. And this is a library card I stitched around. It says plant, and you could put notes about plants, and this is from TLC Creates Vintage, I think. There you go. This page is I did a fold I think I've done a tutorial on this before. It's in my on my YouTube channel here, or maybe not. I think I did this as a live event. But anyway, you do it with one sheet of paper, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4 tucks. So I put lots of tickets there. This is from the kit, Southern Oil Stores. This is from the kit, adorable tulip journal card. And I love this. This is from the kit, and I love the black and white image on the yellow. And I just made it look old, and I used from BB Craft, I used that rose gold imitation leaf, rose gold leaf. But isn't that cute? I love the way that turned out. So there's that. This is from a magazine. There's the butterfly and the word spring. All these words like that are from the kit. Just did some inking there. That's just some rickrack I sewed on. This is masking paper that's been coffee dyed. This is just a pretty postcard. There's nothing under there. And a little seam binding. This is one of those fun folds that I did, and I put some tulip images from the kit underneath and put the what do you call it, the negative on top, so it looks like there's a picture of the tulips under there. You can see the little kit, the little fold tuck. This is from the kit, little tulip envelope. And this is not from the kit, but it's like a little flower pot, and I got a vintage tulip card that I had. I put it in there and use that tulip ribbon from Maria. And that goes in the back. Like that. And I did the vine down at the bottom. This is a really pretty piece of lace. I've got one square of it, so it's the first time I've used a pinch of it, and I did some lace and cheesecloth, and then this little safety pin, looks like a diaper pin with the little bead dangles. Beautiful. And this is a stamp that I had. This is a fold out. It's from a magazine, some pretty flowers, and the inside is tulips, and it tells you about the different names and what they're called of different tulips. So I thought that was interesting. Let me hold that closed that way. And then this is the other side of it. Was out of a crochet magazine, and I thought those were pretty. Here's another little fabric flip. Nothing there. Some journaling space. I did a coffee dyed doily and button stuff there. There's another button cluster. This is from the kit. This is coffee dyed paper with a bee and the coffee dyed lace, vintage lace. There's more. This is from a magazine, Gardens. Makes you think of springtime with all the tulips. This is from Daphne's Diary, I think, is this page is. And I think that's so pretty. And then in the center, I've got this mother of pearl leaf. That's real mother of pearl. And then that little silver leaf. So that's the center of that one. This is from Graphics Fairy. They are invitations to garden parties, and I just thought it would be cute to put in a tulip journal. So there's that. And then on the back, I have got this a while back from my stash. This is from the kit, and I already have that on another page as well. Kit. Put this little envelope. I think this is from TLC Creates Vintage, and I did that to hold the envelope down. Beautiful blossoms. This is from Sherry's kit. And open that up like this, and I just did some ledger paper that I just inked up. So that's a little journaling space. This was from a paper pack. I don't remember which one. I made this adorable shaker tag. So it's got a little angel right here. And then there's a little wing right there. And on the back, the angel says, made for an angel. And I just put an eyelet and tied that around. And this is an image of Tulips from a magazine, and it's just got some little beads. So you can journal on it too. I just thought it was so cute. And here's a card you can color or you could leave it. It's a Bible verse, Psalm 4:5, trust in the Lord. And it's a good heavy one. And then that's from that crochet book. But this is like one of my favorite things that I made. I thought it was so cute. This is from the crochet book, a piece from Dust Fairies. This was a from a greeting card. And I cut it out and glued it down because I thought it looked so cute. The little picket fence. So I've got, and then behind it, it's like 3D. So I loved it. The birdhouses, and made a pocket so I didn't glue the front part down. And don't let yesterday use up too much of today. Is that not true? I've got a set of these cards, and I think, you know, they're wonderful sentiment. So that's adorable. This is from a paper pack, Bloom Where You Are Planted. And then you've got numbered lines through 24 to make you a list or count the places you've been planted. Because sometimes we would get grafted into different places. This is Special Nature Bloom. This is a pretty card. If Maria didn't give it to me, I had it in my stash. But I want to say Maria did. And I inked around it. This is perfectly, oh, you can't see it. Let me zoom out. It says Perfectly Imperfect. And this is from the kit. And I stamped Vintage Girl in light green. And made that tuck from the kit. This is from one of my kits. From my original art, alcohol ink. And this was my wine dyed papers. But this, I used alcohol ink to create the picture, and then I turned it into a digital. But I called it Drunk Butterflies because of the alcohol ink. I thought that was hilarious. I don't know that anybody got my humor on that. So that is that. This kit is just so much fun. I can't wait. I'm going to make another one after this. I think maybe not so big. Masking paper, coffee dye with a sticker, vintage doily, and number 9, just some little things. This I had in my stash. It's just a postcard, but I glued it down and had it sewn in, and then glued that picture down. This is some stamping I got from Red Lead Paper Works.com, I believe. I will try to remember and link all this stuff below. But it's a hummingbird in the mason jar. And this was from TLC Creates Vintage, and I have this tulip stamp, so I did that. This is a page out of Daphne's diary, I believe. And I just did a little cluster there with a butterfly, and this is some ribbon that looks like a ruler. That's the end of the second signature. The third signature, this is from the kit. Gorgeous image. But bees, this is one of my wonky envelopes. I've got a Bible verse. This card is from TLC Creates Vintage, Matthew 7:7-8. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives. The one who seeks finds. And to the one who knocks, the door will be open. And then that's from the kit. I fussy cut that out. You probably saw that. And so that goes here. And then you open this little Tim Holtz paper clip. Like this. It says Queen Bee with the bumblebee. And then inside that is a piece of little mini notebook. This I got from Graphics Fairy. And I just cut it up and put ledger paper in there. Isn't it cute? Cute, cute, cute. And under here, 2 pockets. Got a little hummingbird picture, which reminds me of my mom. She loved hummingbirds, and those are some little tickets. I have to kind of go like that. So that is my little envelope that I came up with. I was excited. I discovered. This is from the kit. It's a little tuck spot. And I printed this on vellum. And I got this from Graphics Fairy. And I've put that there to help keep it in place so it wouldn't fall out. And to hold this. This is a cross paper clip with this image from, oh, this is really cool. I think this was from a calendar or something, but it's got tulips in it. And on the back, it has a poem. I'm not going to read it to you, but it's got John Cantell, Our Anniversary, 1937. Martha, Kate Bart. I don't know. I can't read her writing. But anyway, from 1937. Isn't that cool? So that's there. This is from the kit. Gorgeous page. One of my favorite pages. This is from the kit with the lines where you can write. This is from one of my gardening magazines with lots of tulips. This is a friend, Pat, gave it to me at the craft retreat I went to last year. And I used that in here. And it's not supposed to glue my bird. You know what? Today is like a comedy of errors. I'm just going to leave it so I don't tear it up. That's a bird flashcard. Can you believe that? So what I did was I took a magazine page that was too long, and I glued the page up. I tore my bird. Oh well, looks like he took a bite out of the page. Ha! That's kind of cute, actually. Alright, that's the bird. Stuck him in there. There's some more tulips. This is a fabric flip with a button cluster that I did. Some cool little fabrics. They're fun. And this is from Sherry's kit. Avocado dyed, I'm pretty sure. And just some trim. Here's a tag from Graphics Fairies. And there's some lace. This is a matchbook little mini journal. I got Graphics Fairies with tulips on it. And it's just got some little journaling papers stapled in. Tuck that back in like that. Well, it's supposed to go down in there. There we go. Isn't that cute? And the tulips on the back. This was from a paper pack I had in my stash. Adventure. A magazine page. This is from one of my kits. What's your number? I can't remember exactly the name of my own kit, but it was a jelly print. Not a jelly print, I'm sorry. Mixed media background that I did, and I made it into a journal kit. And a little butterfly. This is from the kit. It's a little beautiful envelope, and I put embrace there from the kit. You open it up, and I have enjoy every moment. That's from TLC Creates Vintage. And it's blank on the back for writing space. Tucks that in there, and this little baby paper clip is holding this down for extra journaling space. Go, and that's just a piece of the fabric. Ledger paper. This is from the kit, The Earth Laughs and Flowers. This is from Graphics Fairy, my paper. This is from the kit. Isn't this cool? Sherry made this, and it's got watermark of tulips in the background, but it looks like a really old envelope. I'm sure it was. She was scanned image, but I inked it and tore the top a little bit to make it look more realistic. And it was from I don't know what year, Philadelphia. And here's the back, and I added used the method Sherry told us how to do for the tape to make it look old. Then what I included was, I have some old letters in this envelope. I added this old letter from 1927. It's got it on the real envelope. Oh, there it is. April 16th, 1927. And I have the original, but I'm going to scan some of these and have them for a kit, a digital kit. But isn't that cool? So I put that in the envelope. So you got an old letter, copy of an old letter. Little cluster idea with that cute girl. I think this is a Tim Holtz thing with a button. This is from the kit. It's a little envelope. That's from my a journal card from my What's Your Number kit. I actually had a couple things I didn't ink, and that's a paper clip in my stash. Isn't that pretty? You open it up, and this is a vintage seed label. Please don't be glued in here. I think I was getting impatient. Oh, Lord, help me, please. There we go. I didn't have one with tulips, but it is a vintage label. I thought it was pretty and it was flowers, so I thought it went okay. And that's the center of one of my coffee dyed pages with the doily. And then I added for the center this cute little watering can. Isn't that cute? And a little leaf. This is a sticker from the kit. This is from the kit. I did a button cluster, another one from the kit. My friend Pat, this is from the kit. A Beautiful Life stamp that I did some there. Ledger paper. Just glued some trim there. This is from a magazine, and I coffee dyed this trim I got at Joann's or either Hobby Lobby. I don't remember. Pretty picture. Some more tulips, and this idea I got from Pam. She did a farmhouse journal with a grocery sack, and I was like, oh, I need to go like get some seeds. So she sent me these little brown sacks, and I got this from Graphics Fairy and all these seed packets, and I glued that little thing down there because it's a gardening tool. But I got all these stacked in here, and they all open. There's nothing in them, but you can put secret messages or wishes or whatever you want in it. Isn't that pretty? So they're all, you can journal on them, and you can put stuff in them. And there's little mini ones, and that one I wrote tulip on because it's actually didn't have a tulip. I cut out an image from Graphics Fairy and used it and glued on for the tulip because it was a blank image. Isn't that cute? Love it. This is just from the kit. You can write there, and that's something I had in my stash. Another page from Daphne's diary. This is from the kit, a little corner tuck. This is from the kit, little tulips. I inked in green, which you can't hardly tell. And then this is from Graphics Fairy. So you can journal on those. Bloom Where You Are Planted, that's from the kit. And this is one from my stash. This is I used for a writing board. This image is from Graphics Fairy. So that you can, because my journal's so fluffy, you can use this to bear down on to write. That was the thinking anyway. So that's what that's for. Wine dyed papers with I glued the coffee dyed doily. This is from the kit. It's a belly band, and then I glued this on there from when I baked my coffee dyed paper and the plastic stuck. That's from my What's Your Number kit. This is from Sherry's kit. This Everything Tulips. And this is a little Rolodex card I made with a little mini fake envelope, a button, and some rickrack. Thought it was kind of fun. And that's from the kit. And I just put some trim there. And this is from the kit, and that adorable. Sherry created this, looks like a library pocket, and I cut out one of her tulip images and stuck down there, and then I made this little journal, little mini journal. I did some embossing and then inked over it, and it's got a little baby tag with a butterfly, just some little thing. I used one of the sacks that Pam sent me. There's some tickets from my What's Your Number kit. It's actually a painting on my wall. That's mixed media. And this is a bouquet of flowers from a magazine. So the rest of it's just empty, different papers from that letter, book pages. Isn't that fun? And then the other side, I clipped that to open. That's another little tag that I made, collaged. And what's your number? Won't go away. So that's just a fun little journal to have some extra writing space. And I just use that pearl and ribbon trim. So that, my friends, is the end of my journal. And the back side was the paper pack that I had, just the one in the corner, and I just really didn't want to put anything on it. I might change my mind. Oh, and this button trim that you see, I got that at Hobby Lobby. It's got all kinds of buttons hanging from it, and it just looks adorable. I can't hold it where you can see it, right? But as you can see, this is a chunky monkey. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a wonderful 4th of July weekend, and I'll talk to you again soon. Remember, you are loved, and I love you, and appreciate you watching, and subscribe if you haven't, so that you can see more of my videos. I'll have some more tutorials coming soon. Bye-bye.